Hi guys. I'll wait a little bit until everybody tunes in. All right. Okay guys, so I'm Melissa. You've probably seen me around. You've probably have seen me in the stores, or maybe you're one of my personal shopping clients, but hi, I'm Melissa. Oh, hey Molly. Hey girl, hey. Anyways, so you guys probably know me from the personal shopping program. If you are new to ARC's Value Village, you probably don't know we have a personal shopping program, but we do. So I'm one of the shoppers. And if you also have been tuning in and following ARC, you know that our donation drive-through recently opened on May 10th. So we thought, hey, why don't we do one of these Thrifty Thursdays and do a video on how to declutter? Because that's what I specialize in. I specialize in going into people's closets and telling them what to keep, what to get rid of, how to pair things up to create new outfits, as well as what to focus on moving forward, like necklines, colors, like what must-haves are you? Oh, hi, Sherry. Hi, Robert. Yeah, and I tell my clients what to focus on moving forward, such, you know, like those necklines, colors, those must-haves you're missing, those sorts of things. So we thought, because donations doors have opened 7 days a week, 10 to 6 at all locations, thought, why not teach you guys how to declutter? So here we go. So my first tip is, basically, you need to start with what to keep and what to donate. So whenever I work with wardrobe clients, I always tell them to create 2 piles. I tell them to create one pile of items that you bought that you're like, oh my gosh, I have no idea how to wear this. Like, what do I wear with? I just bought it because I love it. And then I have them create a second pile on those items that you are like, I just don't know, like, if I really like it. Should I keep it? Should I get rid of it? Should I, you know, is it outdated? I just don't feel good in it. I don't find myself reaching for it. So start with those 2 piles. One thing I always tell my clients too, and this is like just a little helpful hint, if you pick out one, you know, top, you pick out one pair of pants, and for ladies, if you pick out one dress, take those off to the side. Those are the items that you really love, right? Like those 3 pieces. Like, that's your favorite dress, that's your favorite top, that's your favorite pant. When you're going through your items, compare everything to those 3 pieces. Like, if you pick out another top and you're holding it up and you have this top over on the side that you really love, you compare it and you're like, do I love this one just as much as that one? If you don't, then get rid of it. That's a good determination. I also, oh, we have a lot of people hopping on. Hi, Ina. Oh, thanks, girl. Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Yes. Donor drive-thru is open. Stores are doing contactless shopping for now, which I will bring up at the end. But yeah, when you guys donate, just a heads up, it's a long line, so we're like spreading it out and whatnot. So, but we are accepting donations right now, and there's no contact, so it's super safe. ARC is like going above and beyond when it's being contactless. So just so you guys know. Anyways, moving on. So when you determine the pieces that you want to keep or get rid of, let's say you have that piece where you're like still thinking about, oh, I really do like it, but am I gonna really wear it? Everybody has those things. Even when like personal shopping clients come in at ARC and they really like this piece I put them in, because, you know, personal stylists, we do push your buttons a little bit as far as stepping outside the box and creating a new you. So sometimes you'll bring that piece home and you're like, oh, do I really like it? Like, am I gonna wear it? So when you're decluttering your closet and finding those pieces that you're like, ooh, I do like it, but should I keep it? Try wearing it for 3 weeks and see if one, you grab it, and two, see if you actually feel good in wearing it. By the way, if you carry yourself in confidence, or if you're stepping outside the comfort zone and wearing a new color or a new style or something that's just completely out there that people aren't used to seeing you in, you're probably going to get a ton of compliments, which means that you're probably going to end up keeping that piece because you're going to feel good in it because other people are giving you compliments. So just as, oh, hi, Jenny. Oh, fun. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I want to like address everybody that's tuning in right now. So another thing, as far as wearing it around, we're quarantined right now. So even right now, like from a comfort level, it's a good time to put on those pieces to see if you really even do like it, because we're in the comfort of our home. And if you find yourself tugging at it or like, you know, adjusting yourself when you're sitting in it and you just keep moving around, you're going to do that in public. So you might as well just get rid of it. So those are my tips for how to determine what to keep and donate. Outfit formula. Okay, so let's say you have your closet and you have the pieces that you love. So now it's time to create those outfits to actually utilize them and maximize your closet. So my outfit formula I give to everybody is you want to have a neutral. So, you know, like your white, like a cream or like a black, a gray, something like that. You want a color. So that could be a jewel tone, which everybody looks good in jewel tones, or royal blue is another great color on everybody, or just any color in general. You want a pattern and you want a texture of some sort. If you need a fifth piece, add an extra pattern or a texture to elevate your look. So when I'm talking about the outfit formula, this is like head to toe. This is like maybe your jewelry, your tops, your layering piece, your pants, your shoes, maybe even your handbag. So neutral, color, pattern, texture. If you need a fifth piece, you add in an extra pattern or texture. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I do love blue and I love jewel tones. I preach about it all the time. I preach about it because a lot of people are stuck in like your neutrals, like your blacks and your grays and your whites, and then maybe navy. So I always promote color because it boosts your mood and can actually help you step outside the box and make you feel good. So I do love blue and jewel tones for sure. Okay, third way to declutter your closet. Or how to organize it actually. So now you came up with your outfits after you figured out what you should keep and donate. So now it's putting it back together. So I have years of experience in merchandising. Like I could merchandise forever. So first of all, you want to go by sleeve length. So this is my closet. Welcome to my closet. So I have it with long sleeve, then I have like my button-ups, and then I have my long sleeves that are like, you know, my like cotton long sleeves or like my fashion sweatshirts, things like that. I have my t-shirts, and then I have my sleeveless. So I go by the style as well as the length. Oh my goodness. Carrie just posted, during COVID, I should wear my formal gowns around the house to see if I'm tugging at them. Oh my gosh, yes. I've actually have been wanting to put on my wedding dress, because when do you wear your wedding dress besides that one day? I think it would be fun. I think everybody should do Zoom calls with like, in their like wedding gowns or their formal gowns or something. Yeah, but honestly, like even your formal gowns, like if you're trying to declutter your closets, even then in those types of wardrobe categories, do it. You should totally show up to a Zoom call wearing like that gown and see if you're even comfortable with it, and see what other callers are gonna say. That's so funny. I love it. So go by sleeve length, from longest to shortest, or you could go longest to shortest. And then also the type. So like I mentioned, I have my button-ups, I have my like cotton type of shirts, like my fashion sweatshirts and like the cotton long sleeves, and then your t-shirts and your short sleeves. So separate them by length and style. And then I also actually colorize. You don't have to colorize if you don't want to. I like to colorize because when I wake up in the morning, I kind of want to, I know what type of mood I'm in. Like if I'm in a really good mood, like I'll put on the brightest of the brightest. Like if you've seen my photos around, you probably have seen my yellow or red blazer. But, so I'm that type of person. When I wake up in the morning, I decide what I'm going to wear that day. So based on my mood or what the weather's like, something like that, I actually base it off my colors. So I actually colorize. So I don't know how, it's probably easiest if you just Google color wheel, honestly, if you want to colorize your closet. But it's basically like you do your lightest colors, so like your white, you have your yellows, you have your oranges, you have your reds, and then you go into like your blues and your greens and your purples, and then you get into like your grays and your blacks. So I'm sure if you guys shop at ARC, which I'm sure all of you obviously do, you probably notice they have it all colorized at their store. So that's what I mean when I'm referring to a color wheel, and you can easily Google it. Just say color wheel and it'll pop right up, and use that as your guideline. So it goes from lightest to darkest. So when you organize your closet, length, style, and color. Again, you don't have to do color, but I suggest it if you're like me. Ooh, Jenny, what are you gonna do? I'm totally gonna do that. Are you talking about the colorizing? Or are you talking about the formal gown comment? This is so fun. Cool. Okay, so planning your outfits for the week. I wanted to throw this in there because for me, for example, I just like, wake up in the morning and decide what I'm doing. I don't really have wedding dress Zoom. Yes. Jenny, do it. I'll do it with you. I think it would be super fun. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, planning your outfits for the week. So if you are somebody that likes doing that, one thing that you can do is, and plus it saves you a lot of time. Like, how many of you are like super busy with like kids, and then you're having to teach them, and like you're having, like, even when we're not in quarantine, like you're just running out everywhere, right? So like, who has time to plan out their outfits in the morning? Probably nobody. So plan out your outfits, like hook them all into, I'll show you. If you take a hanger and then obviously you take other hangers and you latch them onto each other to create a whole outfit. And then you actually take a Post-it note and you label it. So you take your pants, you take your top, you take even the jewelry in the handbag, if you are somebody that changes out your handbag, and you put it all on one hanger together. And then you put a Post-it note on it and you say Monday, and then you hang it up. You have your outfit for Tuesday, you have your outfit for Wednesday, and so on and so forth. It saves you so much time, you guys. I work with a lot of moms, and like they do food prepping on Sunday, and I'm like, well, why don't you do like wardrobe prepping on Sundays? And granted, like you may not, well, we live in Minnesota, so weather changes all the time. So, you could be wearing like a sweater one day and then it's like 70 out. So you probably won't wear that sweater that day. So feel free to like take those Post-it notes and rearrange for the week, but at least you have your outfits planned. So that's just one little tip I wanted to put in there for maximizing your closet. So do we have any questions? This does save, by the way. So if you're not familiar with Facebook Lives, they will show up on the timeline. So if you missed the beginning of this Facebook Live event, you can go back to it. Any questions? Ark said, thanks everyone, love you. We do love you. Thank you, you guys, for supporting us. Obviously you guys know that we're a nonprofit, and so and it's tough times and whatnot. And for anybody that donated, on Sunday when we opened, I happened to drive by the Richfield location. Holy moly, it was wrapped all around. So as a personal shopper there, like I got super excited because I was like, oh my God, my clients are going to be so excited. So thank you so much for donating. We really appreciate you guys. Jenny, I imagined your closet overflowing, so it's inspiring. Oh, you know what, Jenny? I'm not going to lie. It usually is full. Should I show you guys our closet? Okay. So it's actually a whole side. Like that's my husband's, that one right there. And then this is mine, which if you guys can see, I have my shoes and I actually have my handbags hanging up because I have to see everything on display to plan my outfits and stuff. But I am the type of person where, like I hate winter, to be honest. And so once winter's done, the warm weather comes out, I'm like, get these sweaters, boots, and all of that out of here, and I'll put them down in the guest bedroom. But so right before this call, I was prepping my closet, and see that pile? That's all my sweaters. So my closet is usually completely full, and then my closet over here, this other one, I have an obsession with blazers. Like that's just blazers. And then there's some more handbags. I did not plan on showing you guys this, so I didn't make it pretty. Because I'm just like you guys, actually. Since this quarantine time, I've actually been cluttering my own closets. Because I've just been so busy that I just ended up throwing stuff in there, and so now I'm like, oh, I have the time. So I've actually have had to go back and like declutter and decide what to keep, what to donate, and to colorize. So I'm just like you guys. Just because I'm a professional stylist doesn't mean I'm having perfect closet. Let's see. How do you store winter and summer? In bags? I actually have, I don't even know what they're called, but they're like plastic totes. They're like really long. You guys can't really see how I don't know, maybe they're like 4 feet or something. And they're probably like this deep. I actually shove them underneath the bed, down in my guest bedroom. So I actually store them in those little totes. I've also have utilized, actually, if you can see it, there's this little carry-on bag right there, this like flower one. I have a bunch of suitcases since we travel a lot, and so when I'm not, I'll utilize my big suitcases, because now like I don't really take like a big suitcase. I always take like a carry-on one. So my large suitcases I utilize for storing stuff, and then like that suitcase I actually kept up here instead of putting it downstairs, because that one is actually, I just put my boots in there, like the boots that I really like, because if I travel, which I'm not doing right now obviously, but when I do travel and if I'm going somewhere colder, I have my favorite boots right there, so that way I don't have to like run downstairs and like grab my other boots. Those are just my faves. So, and those are all my versatile boots too, so I can just have everything right there. Should put away all your winter clothes. That was Sherry Burke asking. I mean, I guess it depends on like the type of person. I'm like have OCD when it comes to like putting stuff away. Like I just, well, and also I hate winter. So I prefer to keep my closet as clean as possible. Plus it kind of forces me to like declutter. So like right now is like why I'm decluttering my own closets, because I'm putting away all my winter stuff. And I just kind of like, I feel like every year or every season too, my style always changes, or my body weight changes, or I feel differently about something, and so I'll just reevaluate it and be like, oh, do I like it? Do I feel good in it? And then I'll put it away. And then that way I know when I take it out the following season, everything that I'm taking out I actually really like. So I guess it's up to you. Like I don't like to look at clutter, so I do put my stuff away. So it just depends on the type of person you are. Oh, thanks, Molly. Glorious closet space. Thanks. I wish it was a little bit better. When I moved in, they actually put, they were flippers, and they put this shelf that's has my handbags on it too low, and this one's actually too high. I'm like trying to point. So my husband, who's 6'1", has to get stuff from up there for me, and that's too low, but it is quite nice. I kind of like it. Now I don't know what we're gonna do like when we move. When can we shop at the Village? Oh, great question. Okay, so we actually have, if you guys are familiar, we do have a personal shopping program with ARC. And we recently just launched a virtual personal shopping appointments. It's really cool, you guys. So you schedule on our website, you go to arcsvalleyvillage.org, click shop, then click personal shopping, and then we'll prompt you from there. And then you fill out your profile, whatnot. A stylist, whoever you're signed up with, will reach out to you, and we'll do a 15-minute Zoom call, which is super cool. We've never done this before. And we'll get to know like what you actually really need and what you really don't need. And then we'll go shopping, and then your appointment that you signed up for online, we will Zoom call you at that time, and then we go through the pieces for you, and then it's curbside pickup. So the only way you can actually do ARC right now is through the personal shopping service. They're I haven't gotten word of like when they're going to actually open to like have you come into the stores, but we do have a virtual personal shopping service right now. It's super fun. Jenny, you feel better now? Awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Carrie. Carrie said, thanks for the closet reality peek. For sure. I'm all about being real and honest. Okay. Molly, what are your thoughts on shoes storage in a box? Do you prefer to air out on the floor? So right now I have hopefully I'm understanding your question correctly. So right now I have all my shoes, which are kind of a hot mess, I'm not gonna lie, laid out so I can see them. And then I plan my outfits that way. My shoes that I absolutely wear all the time, I keep them down in my front entryway, like my gold loafers and my white loafers and such. And then anything that I don't need right now, like my boots and stuff, I'll store. Did I understand your question correctly, Molly? Oh, you're welcome, Brenda. Awesome. Yeah, so just as a recap, just to know how to declutter, decide what to keep and get rid of. You want to create 2 piles. 1 pile's for those items that you bought that you don't know how to wear, but you love it. And then you have your pile of like, ooh, is this outdated? I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I feel good in it. And then go from there. And then I always suggest to pick out 1 dress if you're a lady, 1 top, 1 pant that are your absolute favorites. Set them off to the side, and when you go through your pieces, you look at the piece and you're like, do I love this as much as my favorite top? So if you're holding up a t-shirt and you're comparing it to your favorite top off to the side, you just hold it up and you're like, do I like it just as much? If you don't, you get rid of it. If you are experimenting with new pieces, I always suggest to wear it for about 3 weeks. And if you don't feel good in it, if you feel like you're tugging in it, anything like that, just get rid of it. If you get compliments and you end up liking it, that sort of thing, then keep it. Outfit formula. So once you declutter your closets and you're trying to create new outfits, outfit formula is a neutral, a color, a pattern, a texture. If you need a 5th piece, you add in an extra pattern or texture. And when I'm talking about outfit, I'm talking about maybe your layering piece, your top, your pants, all the way to your jewelry or your shoes or even your handbag if you are somebody that switches out your handbag. To organize your closet once you declutter, you do by your style, length, and color. So you'll see I have my long sleeves right here. And then it goes into my lighter fabrics of long sleeves. And then I have my t-shirts. And then I have my sleeveless. And then I actually colorize. And again, if you haven't ever colorized and you're really interested in doing it, you can literally just Google the color wheel and it'll pop right up. And then I always suggest a little helpful hint I gave you guys to stay organized is planning your outfits ahead of time. So just like you meal prep on Sundays, you know, prep your outfits for the week. And that could even be like quarantine outfits, like a pair of leggings and like a oversized t-shirt and blazer or something. But label them, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you on here. All right, guys, any last minute questions? Anything about decluttering, outfit tips? Anything about ARC? Again, our donation doors are open now. 7 days a week, 10 to 6. It's I never can say that, contactless. So you don't have to worry about it. And then you can go shopping with us at ARC through the personal shopping service. You can find more at arcsvalleyvillage.com or .org, and then you click shop and then click personal shopping service. So just a heads up to you guys, if you are a personal shopping client of ours, you guys probably saw in the invite today that they tagged like MH Style Consulting. That's actually my company. And I have a great partnership with ARC, which is why I'm here. And so I actually give discounts on closet analysis if you're a personal shopping client. So just a heads up. So I go dig a little bit deeper into your closet after we buy all your new items. It's super fun. And then then that way I'm in your closet too. And then like, you know, when I know what you need, you can make another personal shopping appointment later on, like within 90 days or after 90 days. Will you be sharing any styles we should look for spring or summer? Oh, yeah. You know, tie-dye is actually a big thing right now. And lots of ruffles. If you follow me on my Instagram, I post a lot about trends and stuff. Like I'm always on Instagram stories and stuff. So you can follow me on that. It's just at mh_style_consulting. I always post about that type of stuff. And I always tag ARC in it because most of my closet here is all ARC. So the outfits I'll be posting that are spring trends are actually items I bought from ARC. Oh, you're welcome, ARC. Thanks for letting me be live and take this over. Cool. All right, guys. Well, that is it. If you just tuned in or something and you missed the beginning about how I went over decluttering or anything like that, this will be on the timeline, and I think Molly's ARC is gonna share it on Instagram and things like that so you can review it. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.